Apple on its annual September keynote, an event that usually signals the introduction of the firm's new iPhone lineup and has come to be known as Apple's biggest moment of the year. Apple's iPhone launches are always closely watched, but this year's event comes at a particularly critical moment for the company. Apple has increasingly focused its efforts on growing burgeoning businesses like its services and wearables categories, as it seeks to downplay reliance on the iPhone amid an industry-wide decline that's persisted for 7 consecutive quarters. Let's look at updates Apple's big event unfolds. Apple unveiled A13 Bionic CPU. A13 Bionic's performance, specifically machine learning and low-power design. The CPU is capable of over 1 trillion operations per second, Apple says. Apple's Phil Schiller talk about the Pro. There's a new matte textured finish. It comes in midnight green, space gray, silver, and gold. But that's not it, Cook says. There's another new iPhone coming. It's the iPhone 11 Pro. The iPhone 11 will cost just $699, that's cheaper than the iPhone XR, and its battery will last for 1 hour longer than the iPhone XR. The new iPhone will run on Apple's A13 Bionic chip. The new chip is the fastest CPU and GPU ever in a smartphone, Apple claims. The iPhone 11 will have a new night mode, which kicks in automatically when shooting images in a dock setting. The iPhone 11 has a dual camera with a new ultra-wide camera with a 120-degree field of view. iPhone 11 will come in 6 new colors, including new purple, white, green, black, and product red. There's also a new feature called Quick Take. You can just tap and hold the shutter button to switch from photo mode to video mode. There's also stereoscopic depth, which lets you take photos of pets in portrait mode, which garnered some applause from the crowd. There's also a feature that previews what the scene may look like through the ultra-wide camera. You can switch to the ultra-wide with a tap. Apple also introduced its new titanium and ceramic models for the first time with the Series 5. The company is launching new Nike and Hermes versions of the Series 5 too. Every cellular model of the watch now has international emergency calling. And it has an always-on display. That means the display is always visible. The watch is also designed to be intelligent when it comes to preserving battery life. It still has all-day 18-hour battery life, Apple says. It will start at $329, same price as the older entry-level iPod. We also got tour of ipadOS, which Apple unveiled in June. ipadOS contain new features like the new Photos app and Apple Pencil gestures that let you capture a screenshot just by swiping up from a bottom corner of the screen. The iPod now has a larger 10.2-inch Retina display. The older model has a 9.7-inch screen. It runs on the A10 Fusion chip. It finally has Apple's Smart Connector, which lets it connect to Apple's Smart Keyboard cover. You'll get 1 year of Apple TV Plus for free when you buy an iPhone, an iPod, a Mac, or an Apple TV. Moving on to Apple TV Plus. Tim talk about shows such as Dickinson and The Morning Show, which Apple revealed trailers for over the summer. Cook says these trailers have been viewed more than 100 million times. And finally the Apple Arcade, which will launch on September 19th with more than 100 games. It will cost $4.99 per month for the whole family. You'll also get a 1-month free trial. You'll also get expert, editorial content like game guides within the service. This is all Apple unveiled today at event.